we appreciate Sam Cosmi, our next guest, for joining us. We got to start with the most important question, sir. How's wifey? How's baby watch?
I'm happy. She held in for this weekend. I told her to stop everything she's doing to get him out, and then I said as soon as 4 p.m. hits, you can start doing whatever you need to do again to get him out. But yeah, not yet. But I'm hoping this week, fingers crossed.
There you go. Get some spicy food.
Yeah, I'm going to take her for a walk in the mall and let her buy everything she wants.
I'm sure that would help.
You might need another contract extension for that, dude.
Exactly.
How does it feel waking up after finally getting the win, man, after the weeks?
Yeah, I mean, it's it's a lot better than waking up after a loss, especially how the losses we've had recently and all that type of stuff. But, just coming out open, coming into the building and just you have a little better, bounce in your step and, smiles on people's faces. I always say, when you get a win, everything's, amazing. Vibes are high. And when you lose, the sky's falling. So that's kind of how it feels. But yeah, I mean, it was amazing to get a win.
We're having our weekly Paisanos Players Chat with Sam Cosmi, fed by our friends at Paisanos. Today and every Tuesday are Community Tuesdays at Paisanos. Nurses, teachers, active duty military vets, and first responders get 25% off your order with the promo code COMMUNITY. It's Paisanos' way of giving back to the individuals who give so much to others. Paisanos is not just pizza, but something for everyone. Order now at paisanospizza.com. Dude, so you told me something yesterday that I should have put together. For you, that's the first time you've been on the field for a win this year because, you were fighting injury coming back early in the year. Did that make it feel a little different, knowing kind of everything you overcame and then finally getting that dub?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was one of the biggest things that I was, especially towards the end of the game, I was really, really fighting, especially in the run game, to keep the ball moving and keep it in our hands. And because I just wanted to get a win. I wanted to get a win. It was right there. I just didn't want anything to derail us and do that. But yeah, I was really, really. I mean, I've just been wanting to win so bad. And it was right there, and obviously things happened, but I was thankful for our defense to make the stop that they made and to put us back on the field to go on victory. But yeah, I mean, it felt amazing just to finally get a win after so long. Like I said yesterday, I haven't gotten to win since me personally since Detroit in January. So
wow.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, man, and not just to get a win, but to run the ball like you guys did yesterday. It's no secret that offensive linemen always want to go downhill and set the tone in the run game. What'd you think of Bill's performance yesterday?
I think he did a great job. His vision, his cuts, being able. I love how Bill runs, and I love how Chris runs. I think they do complementary football in the run game, on how Bill is able to find those little holes that he can go through and Chris hits it downfield. I love that type of stuff. But to see him grow and do that is great.
And what about not a rookie, but another young guy, Brandon Coleman? He's had an up and down year. He was a healthy scratch for a few weeks. That was pretty jarring, I think, for a lot of folks. And yesterday, Tunsil goes down early with the shoulder, comes back in, goes back out with the oblique, and Coleman thrust into action again at left tackle. What did he show you?
His resiliency. His ability. He's very athletic. I mean, Brandon is probably the most athletic offensive lineman we have on the team. And just to see him go in there and when your number's called and be able to perform and do all that at a high level, it speaks of his character. Early on it was tough because he he had that shoulder injury, and then Chris came in, and that's what I'm saying. It's hard to keep your job in the league. We just have a really talented O-line. Chris came in and balled out, and it's kind of hard to distinguish, hey, putting him back in and doing all that. But I don't think that's hard to say with him. He's just so talented too. We do have a talented O-line, and but for him to come in and fill that role, especially at left tackle, is huge.
Sam, you mentioned how Bill runs and how C-Rod runs. Does it change the way you block, or you just block the same and then they find it?
Yeah, exactly what you just said. Yeah, block the same. There's not much. Get your hands on hat on hat, and they'll hit the hole. And half the time they call a run play. I don't know who's running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I just know I got to make my job and get to my guy and create a hole for whoever's run that rock.
Getting that win yesterday in the cold, in the snow, like all of it, did it feel perhaps, listen, this season's not what you guys wanted, obviously, but did it feel a little more important division game, especially the way the fourth quarter kind of went to hold on?
Yeah, I mean, it's very important these games to obviously, win divisional games and do all that. And, for the most part, for whatever you guys in the world thinks, for two teams that are eliminated from the playoffs, I thought that was a hell of a game on both sides. I think both teams really played their heart out. That's what I noticed. I think that there was not, on both sides, commend the Giants for that, but there was no slowing down or anything like that. It was a battle to the end.
It sure was. We have Sam Cosmi here on the Rude Guest Hotline. Rude makes the most reliable heating and air conditioning products in the DMV. You can give Sam a follow on Twitter and Instagram at Sam Cosmi. Not a lot of posts, but I did notice you reposted the picture the Commanders threw up of Jaylen Lane after the punt return touchdown. How happy were you for Lane to take that house call?
Oh man, it's so nice seeing one of those go down, going down the field and scoring. I mean, he's been very explosive this season, and another young guy that great character, great guy. Team loves him, and to see that, especially him being a captain too, was huge.
Did he talk much after he did it?
After the touchdown?
Yeah, because Jaylen doesn't say a lot. He's quiet, man.
Say much. Yeah, he didn't say much, but I think he was just celebrating with his guys, and it's nice, seeing 6 on the board as offensive lineman, and right before the second half. So it was a nice momentum thing for us for sure.
Dude, so I know you don't pay much attention, but occasionally things do cross your radar. I'm curious. So that's Lane's second punt return touchdown this year. Do you know the last time that happened in Washington?
I think Coach Quinn said something about it. It's been a while. I forgot who he mentioned with the tying the record or something like that for Washington. But yeah, it's been a while.
Well, you're talking with him, and it ain't me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, I was all the way in the back. I heard the name. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But no, that's awesome. How do you feel about that?
Oh, cool. I love Jay, man. So I talked to him a good bit, and listen, he
put two and two together. That's funny.
He told me last week. He said, "Man, I feel good. I feel comfortable, like I'm about to get one." And Santana and I thought that first one he had yesterday was going to be one. And when he caught the second one, as soon as they kicked the ball, Santana said, "I see some action right here," and I say, "Oh, that's low, man. He's gonna run that one." And when he hit it, I was like, "He's gone. He's gone." So it's great seeing him play, and I talked to a lot of people from Virginia Tech. They were talking about how good he was, and just to see him go out there and just go through his work, man, it's a good thing to see.
That's crazy. I can't DQ mentioned it, but I didn't hear from I was all the way in the back. But that's funny. I'll make sure to tell him to try to break it.
Yeah, hey, go for it, man. Definitely.
Records are made to be broken, man.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to ask you a personal question, if I may. I acquired some information yesterday in the locker room. You know me, I got big ears. I'm always listening.
Too much.
What's up with the pillows, dude? I heard you guys talking about the pillows yesterday. Well, what's going on with the pillows?
Yeah, Nick Allegretti's been doing this since last year, and I started doing it this year. So yeah, there's nothing like sleeping with your own pillow that you love from your house, right? And my thing is like, hey, I want to be away games, even home games. I want to be as comfortable as possible when I'm sleeping. Because for me, the night before the game, sleep is so important. And there's nothing like a pillow that doesn't, I guess, is as comfortable or, you just can't beat it. So, yeah, me and Nick have been taking our own pillows to every game pretty much. And we're all on the same bus, so we always protect our pillows, making sure they're there by the time we come back. It's a funny little thing we do, but for me, again, I want to be as comfortable as possible night before the game.
I think it makes smart. Sense. Like, do you have to buy? You're a large human. Do you have to buy like an extra large pillow?
No, I just have a king size pillow. It's if you want the details, I like it soft, fluffy and soft to where like I'm a back sleeper, so my head just like caves in, and I like the bamboo covers, so it keeps it cooler. And I crank down that hotel room to like 65.
Oof.
I mean, that's pretty cold going into the next day, which was pretty damn cold. Nippy. Do you get cold on the field in those games?
There was one time coming out at halftime where when I got on the field, I got cold. But normally I stay pretty warm for the most part. But, yeah, I mean, it was cold. But I think, like I said, I do all the cold plunges and all that type of stuff. So I feel like my body's starting to get acclimated to that. And plus, I feel like my Eastern European, heritage and gene line, I'm kind of just built for that.
Yeah, I think maybe you are, dude. We're talking with our friend Sam Cosmi here on the Rude Guest Hotline. Sam's chat brought to us by our friends at Paisanos. Today and every Tuesday are Community Tuesdays at Paisanos. Nurses, teachers, active duty military, and vets, and first responders. You all get 25% off your order with promo code COMMUNITY. It's Paisanos' way of giving back to the individuals who give so much to others. Paisanos, not just pizza, but something for everyone. Order now at Paisanos. Of course, all the Community Tuesdays, check them out tomorrow. 25% off your promo code with Community. Dude, it is Christmas is right around the corner. 10 days away. You have a little daughter. You have a wife expecting a baby boy any day now.
That's his gift.
How do you handle Christmas for your wife and little one right now?
Yeah, I mean, so the wife who we've kind of agreed that, the main gift this year is going to be our son. So we're not really getting each other anything, I think that's kind of just our main gift right there for each other. And the little one's spoiled. So I've been slowly but surely putting like this like jungle gym play set together in our basement, and I'm going to get her like a foam pit down there so she can just go crazy and, just have fun and do all that. So we're trying to make a playroom in the basement right now for her. And she, just go crazy. I in a ball pit, whatever. We're just trying to make it fun. So for the little one, we're putting. I'm slowly but surely putting that together.
How slowly but surely?
It's gonna be done by Christmas.
It will be done by Christmas. Exactly. Yeah.
Now, I've been married. I should probably know this number. 12 years, I believe. How long you been married, B?
Do what?
You've been married 33 years. Sam, you're a veteran on the football field, but I'm a veteran of when my wife says she doesn't want anything for Christmas, might not mean she actually doesn't want anything for Christmas.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I completely hear you and understand that. The thing is, I give her free range. I'd be like, listen, babe, like, it's one of those years you're pregnant, whatever, whatever you want to get, just buy it for yourself.
There you go. Yeah.
So I have given her that free range. For me, she's happy with that. So
there you go.
Thumbs up.
There you go. How are you going to handle Christmas? Because you got a game that day, obviously. Will you guys, I don't even know. I mean, I know the team always travels together the night before a game, stays at the hotel. But, I don't know if you want to try to go to church on Christmas Eve. How will you handle this Christmas being a game day?
Yeah, I don't really discuss that much. Just kind of taking it day by day. I think for the most part, we'll figure out something, especially with the little one, when to open presents and what's a good time to do that. And if that's Christmas Eve before, I go to the hotel or what. But I think for the most part, it's just really kind of focusing on the game and not messing with my routine, even though I know it's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the big focus for me. But yeah, I think most part I would love to go to church too. It'd be hard to squeeze that in.
Yeah. You have a pretty big obligation.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
Your daughter is little. I mean, she's like 2-ish. Is that right? Maybe 3?
Yeah. She just turned 2 December 5th.
Okay. Oh,
they know
happy birthday.
They know what they want.
Well, I just wonder. So y'all are going to be off. I just wonder if you could pretend the 23rd is Christmas Eve and open presents on the 24th in the morning. Just act like Santa came. I mean, she doesn't have an iPhone. She doesn't know what day it is. You know what I'm saying?
No. I mean, we could do that, or we could just pretend the 26th is Christmas.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Wake up and do that. I'm sure my wife's going to want something specific or whatever, so I'll leave that to her. I'm not the planner. She is. So.
Right. Same here.
And I'm just a yes man.
Same here.
So yeah.
Do you have a favorite Christmas song, Christmas carol, whatever you want to call it?
Right now it's Clara loves Jingle Bells right now, so I've been singing Jingle Bells pretty much every time I put her down to sleep.
That's great.
So yeah.
What time did you guys get in last night?
They got in quick.
8-ish?
Yeah, 8:00. Yeah, it was not bad.
That's
it was not bad.
I was just hitting the road.
Now, did you stay up and watch Sunday Night Football, or do you just crash?
I was watching the Texas volleyball versus Wisconsin final 8 game last night. The wifey wanted to watch it, and it was a good game for the most part. Texas lost, unfortunately, but yeah, we put that on. I think that I gotta get used to that, because I could see that down the line being a big thing for me with my daughter, and obviously the background my wife has. So
yeah, that's cool. Was there a Texas Wisconsin volleyball match wager with Mr. Biotish?
No, none of that. I don't think Ty really cares about the volleyball, and he's football through and through. If you talk to Ty enough, you can see that man lives, breathes, sleeps football.
Yeah, he's a locked in fellow.
Yes, he is.
He couldn't be. He's very nice, very polite, but he's got an intensity to him at most times. Am I reading that right?
You're 100% right. I mean, he can be a lot sometimes, but I love it because he's always fired up. He just loves this game so much, and it's so cool to see. And he's always trying to inspire guys and uplift guys. But yeah, he's it's like his hair's on fire half the time. It's crazy.
Well, dude, I remember. So when the Jayden soup commercial came out, I tried to have a little fun with Biotish for TV and ask him about it. And he was like, we shot that before training camp. And I was like, Dude, I'm just trying to I'm not questioning this at all, man. Like I think it's great you had a commercial, and I was like, all right, we're gonna leave this alone.
He's like, I mean, it's not taking away from me watching the tapes or anything like that. Or it's not taking me from focusing on football. Yeah, he's funny like that. We gave him a bunch of crap though, because he just sat there and looked pretty, didn't say a word, just smiled and got a paycheck. So good for him, but
Yeah.
we gave him crap for it.
Yeah, Allegretti was pretty relentless. It was funny, dude.
Yeah.
Sam, thank you for the time as
Sammy.
always, dude.
All right, fellas.
Take care, brother.
Happy holidays. Yeah.
Hey, I hope I miss you a day in the locker room this week. Good luck.
Fingers crossed.
All right, buddy.
Fingers crossed. All right, guys.
Take care.
Take care.